Hello everyone, myself Rohit Barve here again. In the last session, we talked about how to create a table, how to insert values in a table, how to define a primary key, and so on. Obviously, we talked about what is the advantage of defining primary key. It's obvious so that we can avoid duplication of same record. Right. Now, we know that the table is created in a database. But now we have to see which all tables are there in that particular database. So for that, we have to do, I hope you can see the screen clearly. We can do this query or we can execute this query, select star from pg catalog dot pg tables, pg underscore catalog dot pg underscore tables. The moment I execute this query, basically it is trying to find out the tables, that is Postgres tables from Postgres catalog. Right? The moment I execute this query, see what will happen. You can see the result here, and you can see some rather many tables. You can observe the name also, schema name observe कर सकते हो, public, then tab 2, public tab 1, employee, account, depositor, tab, age, and so on. Now, observe something like this, schema name, pg underscore catalog, and some table name, and table space, null. There are many tables, in fact, pg underscore catalog, schema name होने वाले बहुत सारे tables है. You can observe that. So basically what I want to show that all the tables must be displayed except pg catalog, schema name as pg catalog and schema name as information schema. You can observe there are many tables for information schema as well, right? So let us modify the query to some extent, and let's review the result once again. So let's put one condition where schema name not equal to pg underscore catalog, and we had one more condition, schema name not equal to information underscore schema. Right. Now, basically, we'll be able to see all the tables except PG catalog and information schema. See, we have written schema name not equal to PG catalog and schema name not equal to information schema. Okay. So now let's select this and try and execute the query, and let's see the result. Query is executed successfully, and let's see the result. Now you can see only 10 tables. See, now you can see only 10 tables. All the tables are public in nature. You can see the table name here in this particular column. You can see table owner here and some details you can see. Okay. Now, last time we created EMP table. See, many times it happens that we are working on some database or we are working on multiple projects rather, and we don't remember the name of the table that we used or that we created in the last active session. So we can do this. Basically, pg catalog dot pg tables and schema name as pg catalog and information schema except, except those two, we can see all the tables. You can see you can see the list of all tables which are there in a particular database. Okay. All right. Now we have to see the data of employee table. So we can write, we have executed this query last time also. The query is select star from emp semicolon, select this particular line and hit execute or hit F5. You can see we created exactly same table last time. We created exactly same table last time. Right. Now let's have a look at some other tables as well that are already there in the schema. Like let's see account table. So select star from account and semicolon. You can see branch, account number, and balance. This particular table was created sometime, or basically it was created for some project. But now we do not need this table. So what to do? We can drop the table. So the command is drop table, table name. But understand one very important thing, one very important disclaimer that if you drop a table from a database, you cannot recover that. Okay, so while you execute this particular command, you have to be really careful, and you have to double check whether it is fine if you drop a table. Drop table command helps you to delete the entire table from the database. Database से वो table ही निकाल देता है. Okay, so drop command particularly is used to delete the entire table from that particular database. So now let's execute drop table account command. Yes, you can see the query is executed successfully. Now we will see list of tables once again, and in this time we should not see account table because we have already dropped it. So let's execute it, and you can see there are only 9 tables in the database now. So surely one table is already deleted, and you can observe account table is not seen here. That means we have dropped account table. So if we try to execute select star from account, we should not be able to see any record. Let's see, you can see relation account does not exist. As we have already dropped it, this does not exist, right? So in this particular video we saw how to see the tables that are already there in the database. If we do not need a particular table, how to drop it. And when you drop it, you have to be really careful, because the moment you drop a table, it is not recoverable. Okay. So I'm sure you must have understood all the concepts that we saw in this particular video. If you have understood everything, you can share this particular video with your friends, with your batchmates, so that they will also be get a good help of database and SQL. You can share this with your family members too, so that they will be having some knowledge of database as well. Subscribe to my channel for latest update and stay tuned. Thank you so much.